I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, Advanced Research Chemical, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you. Thank you.
The Wagoner Bulldogs and the Caney Valley Trojans are here as we continue our 9th season of I Want Answers. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 9th season of Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. I'm your host, Anna Berry, and I'm excited to be back with you again this year. Now, this week's teams are 2 returning teams. We have the Wagoner Bulldogs and the Caney Valley Trojans. Now, these teams are competing for a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money that will be awarded in the championship at the end of the season. Let's start off by meeting the players from Wagoner. All right, we have our team captain, Davis Cordova, senior, and we have Avery Hodges, a junior. We have Gabe Padilla, a junior, and then we have Shelby Russell, a sophomore. Welcome back, Wagoner. All right, let's meet the players from Caney Valley. We have team captain Dakota Johnson, junior. We have Alex Thomason, senior. We have Hunter Bullock, a junior, and then we have Braden Peckham, a sophomore. Welcome back, Caney Valley. All right, you guys excited? Yes. You want some good questions, right? But this show's about what I want, and what do I want? Exactly, the right answers. We begin our competition with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answered questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, you guys got your buzzers ready? Let's begin. Name the lunar landing module that carried Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to the lunar surface in 1969. Caney?
Apollo 11.
Incorrect. Wagoner?
Apollo 9.
Incorrect. It's Eagle. The Eagle. What Russian town was named for the first human to journey into space aboard the Vostok spacecraft? Gagarin. When the velocity of an object is tripled, how much does its kinetic energy change? Caney?
6 times.
Incorrect. Wagoner?
9 times.
9 times is correct. What is the first proper adjective in the folk song, This Land is Your Land? Caney?
Redwood.
Incorrect. Pass. All right. It's New York, as in New York Island. Video question from GRDA.
Hi, I'm Melanie Earl with GRDA. Name the city in Oklahoma that was the first to have electricity and is also the oldest incorporated town in the state.
Wagoner?
Wagoner.
Incorrect. Caney?
Durant.
Incorrect. It's Veneta. All right. An object that is 326 light years away is how many parsecs from Earth? Caney?
1.
Incorrect. Wagoner?
3.
Incorrect. It's 100. What kind of lens is an array of simple lenses with a common axis? Caney?
Focal.
Incorrect. It's a compound lens. Which part of a turtle's shell protects its abdomen? Katie?
Scoot.
Incorrect. It's a plastron. Plastron. Math question. Given that the ratio of A to B is 4 to 5 and B to C is 6 to 7, what is the ratio of A to C? Caney?
24 to 35.
That is correct. All right. F0 to F5 are meteorological measurements on a scale developed by Tetsuya who? Caney?
Richter.
Incorrect. It's Fujita. What noun can mean either goes forward or money gained from a sale? Caney?
Profit.
Incorrect. Proceeds. What amorphous, igneous, usually extrusive rock breaks with a conchoidal fracture? Caney?
Obsidian.
That is correct. Video question from RCB Bank.
Hi, I'm Erin Pegosh with RCB Bank. If the bank is insured, then your money will be safe in case of a bank collapse. What entity insures most banks in the United States?
Caney?
FDIC.
That is correct. What act passed by Congress in 1917 gave the U.S. president the power to draft soldiers? Caney?
War Powers Act.
Incorrect. It's the Selective Service Act. All right, the average temperature of lightning is around 20,000 degrees Celsius, or how many degrees Fahrenheit? Anyone? No? It's 36,000. These prefixes came from what language? Biblio, necro, cardio, geo, Caney?
Latin.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Spanish.
Incorrect. It's Greek. The name of what constellation means harp or lyre? Caney?
Orion.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Libra.
Incorrect. It's lyra. Name the first Chief Justice of the U.S. Caney?
John Jay.
That is correct. What word describes the attitude of a writer in a composition? Caney?
Mood.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Tone.
Tone is correct. They want the specific answer. Math question. To the nearest tenth, convert 80 degrees Fahrenheit into a Celsius temperature. Wagner?
353 degrees Celsius.
Incorrect. Caney?
29.3 degrees Celsius.
Incorrect. It's 26.7 degrees Celsius. All right, 5 fused bones form what part of the vertebral column? Caney?
Spine.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Neck.
Incorrect. It's the sacrum. What happens to the kinetic energy of a moving body when its speed is doubled? Caney?
It's quadrupled.
That is correct. It's increased by 4 times. All right. Well, that bell means time's up for the speed round. The score stands at 20 Wagner and 50 Caney Valley. Round 2 is coming up next. We'll be right back.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
At Rogers State University, we keep things personal.
It all starts here.
RSU has campuses in Claremore, Bartlesville, and Pryor, with on-campus housing and a wide variety of programs to suit your needs.
It all starts here.
Rogers State University.
At RCB Bank, you are not just a number. You are our neighbor, friend, coworker, PTA partner, business owner down the street, and so much more. We value our relationship with you. We are here to serve you at any of our locations or online at rcbbank.com. With over 50 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, we're everywhere you need us to be. RCB Bank is your hometown community bank, interested in your financial well-being. RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Hi, my name is Davis Cordova, and if I could learn any skill, it would be to play tennis so I could be my academic team coach.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Padilla, and if I could learn any skill, it would be to play basketball better so I could also be my academic team coach.
Hi, my name is Avery Hodges, and if I could learn any skill, I would learn how to cook so that I could eat.
Hi, my name is Shelby Russell, and if I could learn any skill, then it would probably be to learn a language.
Well, you all have plenty of time to learn all of those skills. Welcome back to I Want Answers presented by GRDA. Teams, are you ready for more questions? Because the Advantage Round is coming your way next.
Next up, the Advantage Round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to the speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, are we ready? Here's your first speed question. What rays are the highest energy and shortest wavelength form of electromagnetic radiation? Caney?
Gamma.
Gamma is correct. Advantage for Caney Valley. Lakes. Since Puno is a city on the shores of the world's highest navigable lake, it must be adjacent to what body of water?
It's a lake.
Lake Baikal.
Incorrect. It's Lake Titicaca. Carter Lake on the border of Iowa and Nebraska was formerly known as the Saratoga Bend of the Missouri River, but a flood in 1877 formed a new channel cutting off the bend, thus creating what kind of lake?
What's a kind of lake? I don't know.
Straight.
Incorrect. It's an oxbow lake. One of the world's richest petroleum producing regions in the vicinity of what enormous lake in Venezuela?
Angel Lake.
Incorrect. It's Lake Maracaibo. All right, back to speed. The term ossicle was derived from a Latin word meaning tiny what? Wagner?
Wheel?
Incorrect. Caney?
Hurdle.
Incorrect. It's bone. What landlocked African country lies between Namibia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa? Caney?
Ethiopia.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Zimbabwe.
Incorrect. It's Botswana. Most flowers are actinomorphic and illustrate what kind of symmetry? Caney?
Asymmetry.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Bilateral.
Incorrect. It's radial symmetry. Name the upper surface of the zone of saturation. Caney?
Intense.
Incorrect. Water table. What is the first word in the original proverb parodied as follows? Modulation in all things. Wagner?
Change in all things?
Incorrect. Haney?
Trust.
Incorrect. It's moderation in all things. What character in the Odyssey failed to get any help when he called out, "Nobody has hurt me"? Caney?
Odysseus.
Incorrect. The Cyclops. In the Arabian Nights, name the king who is told the stories by Scheherazade. Shahryar is the king. What are on both sides of a region of higher ground known as an interfluve? Caney?
Trow.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Valley?
Incorrect. It's rivers. The Dead Sea Scrolls were found in caves near what archaeological site in the West Bank? Qumran. What kind of worm has a scolex? Caney?
An earthworm.
Incorrect. A tapeworm. What Amazon queen appears in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream? Hippolyta. Name the annual period during which antlered ungulates mate. Ungulates mate. Caney?
Gestation period.
Incorrect. Correct answer is rut. Name the topography resulting from the dissolution of subsurface limestone or dolomite. Karst is the correct answer. What vice president became the Argentine leader when Juan Perón died in 1974? Caney?
Vasquez.
Incorrect.
Rodriguez.
Incorrect. It's Isabel Perón. The types of powers held by the U.S. Congress are expressed, implied, and what else? Inherent. What is the first infinitive in the preamble of the U.S. Constitution? To form is the correct answer. Well, that's all the time we have for the Advantage round. The score now stands at 20 Wagoner and 60 Caney Valley, but we've got another round next. Stay with us.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
I Want Answers is made possible by the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, one of the largest, most inland river ports of the U.S. inland river system. Agricultural commodities, building materials, fuel, and machinery are shipped into and out of the Tulsa Port of Catoosa daily using a combination of barge, rail, and truck. To learn more about the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, visit their website at tulsaport.com. And also by Advanced Research Chemicals, providing customer-focused solutions to basic and advanced chemical applications. ARC has a long history of giving back to our local and international communities. For more information, visit fluoridearc.com.
I love coming into the lab every day. My job is to screen evidence for DNA analysis. When I started at Rogers State University, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But after I took my first chemistry class, I realized that I wanted to be in the lab. It does feel good to go to school and to find a direction and then wind up doing something that I enjoy. Not everyone can say that. It all started for me at Rogers State University.
My name's Dakota Johnson, and if I could learn any skill, it'd be to be able to play the guitar.
My name's Alex Thomason, and if I could have any skill, it would be to get a 36 on the ACT without trying.
My name's Hunter Bullock, and I want to be really good at magic.
My name's Braden Peckham, and if I could learn any skill, it would be to learn how to yo-yo.
Always great answers. Welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. Now we're down to the final round of our competition tonight. The Whirlwind Round is coming right up.
Next up, it's the Whirlwind Round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible, and then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 questions, they receive 10 bonus points.
All right, well, Wagner, your team is trailing right now, so you get to pick between these categories. Books of the Bible, classical music, or bridges?
Classical music.
Classical music.
To Caney Valley.
For Caney Valley, all right. Classical music for Caney Valley. I'll give you the proper names of 10 works, and you give me their nicknames. Piano Sonata, number 14 by Beethoven.
Furley's.
Incorrect. Symphony number 9 by Dvorak.
Moonlight Sonata.
Incorrect. Waltz in D flat major, opus 64, number 1 by Chopin.
The King's Symphony.
Incorrect. Symphony number 94 by Haydn.
Pass.
Serenade number 13 for strings in G major by Mozart.
Marriage of Figaro.
Incorrect. Symphony number 8 in B minor by Schubert.
Pass.
Piano Concerto number 5 in E flat by Beethoven.
Furley's.
Incorrect. Symphony number 3 in C minor by Saint-Saëns.
King's Symphony.
Incorrect. Piano Sonata number 2 in B flat minor by Chopin.
Pass.
Symphony number 41 in C major by Mozart. Good try. That was very challenging. Good try. All right. Now, you guys get to pick for Wagner. We have books of the Bible, bridges, or light and heavy.
We'll have bridges.
Bridges. All right. In which state is each bridge located? Golden Gate Bridge.
California.
Correct. Biloxi Bay Bridge.
Mississippi.
Correct. Tacoma Narrows Bridge.
Washington.
Correct. Verrazano Narrows Bridge.
New Mexico.
Incorrect. Mackinac Bridge.
Maine.
Incorrect. Sunshine Skyway Bridge.
Florida.
Correct. Huey P. Long Bridge.
Texas.
Incorrect. Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel.
Maryland.
Incorrect. New River Gorge Bridge.
Kentucky.
Incorrect. London Bridge.
New York.
Incorrect. All right. Good job, everyone. Those are very challenging questions. Y'all did really great. We'll go back to some speed. Let's see what the score is. 60-60. We've got a tie. We've got a few more speed questions to see who's going to be our winner today. All right. Who is the man who killed John Kennedy? Caney?
Rose.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Ross.
Incorrect. It's Jack Ruby. Cathode rays consist of what subatomic particles? Haney?
Electrons.
Electrons is correct. What forms the inner core of mounds found in the Arctic called pingos? Caney?
Glaciers.
Judge? Say, okay. That's correct. It is ice, so glaciers is correct. All right. In what U.S. state are the Kitsap, Magnolia, and Olympic peninsulas located? Caney?
Washington.
Washington is correct. The island of the Alexander Archipelago are part of what state? Caney?
Alaska.
Alaska is correct. What desert that spans the U.S.-Mexico border shares its name with a very small breed of dog? Caney?
Chihuahua.
That is correct. Name the president of the Mexican Republic who ordered the execution of Emperor Ferdinand Maximilian. Caney?
De Soto.
Incorrect. Benito Juarez. In 1940, Vidkun Quisling attempted a coup d'etat during the German invasion of what country? Caney?
Poland.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Austria.
Incorrect. It's Norway. What insect carries the parasite P. malariae? Caney?
Mosquitoes.
That is correct. Mass times velocity squared divided by 2 is the general equation for what kind of energy? Caney?
Kinetic.
That is correct. What is the common name for periorbital hematoma? Caney?
Embolism.
Incorrect. Wagner?
Sickle cell anemia.
Incorrect. It's a black eye. All right, that bell concludes tonight's competition. Final score stands at 60. Wagner and Caney Valley at 130. So that means that Caney Valley is our winner tonight. Great job, both teams. As we look at our bracket, we see that Caney Valley will advance and be playing the winner of next week's competition. So we will see them again in our second round in a few weeks. Thank you, teams, for playing, and thank you, audience, for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. Please be sure to follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram. Remember, you can always catch up on past episodes anytime at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, Advanced Research Chemical, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you. Thank you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
At RCB Bank, you are not just a number. You are our neighbor, friend, coworker, PTA partner, business owner down the street, and so much more. We value our relationship with you. We are here to serve you at any of our locations or online at rcbbank.com. With over 50 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, we're everywhere you need us to be. RCB Bank is your hometown community bank, interested in your financial well-being. RCB Bank, that's my bank.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
I love coming into the lab every day. My job is to screen evidence for DNA analysis. When I started at Rogers State University, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But after I took my first chemistry class, I realized that I wanted to be in the lab. It does feel good to go to school and to find a direction and then wind up doing something that I enjoy. Not everyone can say that. It all started for me at Rogers State University.